Hello everybody, welcome back to some more Sonic the Hedgehog 3. It is Sand Offlet Zone today. And this is the harder equivalent of said Ice Cap Zone, because I just don't really... Well, you know, I like this zone a lot, but there's one thing about it I just don't like, and you'll get to see that later. There's a gimmick to this level, because it is a Sonic 3 and Knuckles level, basically meaning that it's gonna have a gimmick no matter what you do. What? Was I actually talking about Oil Ocean at all in any of these videos? Because why was I talking about that? If I remember correctly, I was saying I might have said something stupid like, "Oh yeah, don't forget I have to go to Oil Ocean." No, it's not Oil Ocean, dumb nut. It's Sandopolis. Well, Sandopolis is something that Sonic 2 and 1 could have needed a little bit more of. That desert level, I don't know, deserts are pretty cool. You know, my friend definitely will agree with that. Because, well, I mean, what, the level that started the likeness of deserts, I don't know what would say for me. I mean, I don't love desert levels. They're not my favorite kind of levels, but they're close enough to where I can consider them fun to go through. Mainly, especially in, like, Sonic Adventure 2 and stuff like that. I don't know, that was a decent, pretty cool level. They had some pretty cool levels there, like Rouge and Knuckles missions, and stuff like that. I don't know what to say, what could make... Oh, I know! It's those Egyptian levels from Crash Bandicoot. Something about them just... It's just unique. It's pretty cool, I don't know. They're just fun to run through with the whole Pharaoh stuff like that. I used to be a fan of like ice levels and stuff, but then I realized, you know, how crappy ice physics can be in video games. Sorry, had an itch. I realized how crappy those can be. And yeah, let's just say they didn't work out as planned. Sand Alpha Zone is different in a lot of different ways than your average deserty, Egyptian-ish level. I don't know why everybody considers the desert, you know, Egypt or whatever. I mean, it doesn't have to technically be Egypt, guys, but alright, I guess that's just what everybody's familiar with, is the fact of Egypt being in the desert or something like that. Or having desert around them. And to be kind of honest, it'd probably suck to live in something like that, per se. You know, I mean, just saying with the whole fact of a desert-like ruin, that would just be awful. Another thing that kind of made the desert scenery cool was Uncharted 3 with its desert. That was just interesting as hell. I mean, I don't know, I really liked it. I thought that stuff was pretty cool, like you walking around the desert. Like the whole game was based around the desert in some kind of way. I just thought that was just something that was cool, I guess. Not much to say about that. There's not a lot, as you guys can tell, there's not a lot of fire cliche gimmick hero in here either. I don't know why a lot of games did that too. But, oh, another cool desert level, and it's not my favorite, but it's one of the cooler ones, is the one from Paper Mario 1. That was something else. I mean, that just was pretty mind-blowing, especially for doing it your first time, you know? It's like, oh my god, where do I go? And like the oasis and everything there, and Paper Mario 1 was an awesome game. And before anybody asks, are you gonna do that? You know, because... Or if anybody's actually seen enough of my videos to be like, oh, okay. He's actually done that before. Are you gonna do it again? My honest opinion about that is, I don't know. I don't really know. You know, it's tough to say whether or not I want to, because I want to do it, but I can't do it on my own. I mean, I don't know, it's not boring, it's an RPG, and I don't think I've ever done an RPG on my channel before, mainly because of its lengthiness. I don't like my Let's Plays being too long, or being too short. It's not a big deal. I can just, you know, beat it in one go. That's why I like playing these Sonic games, because I can just beat them in one go. You know, other than, like, Paper Mario, where it'd take a long time to beat. The reason for quitting Super Paper Mario was because it was, and same thing with Red Steel as well, because I don't like the Wii, and those games are great games for the Wii. They're great games on the Wii. They make the Wii actually interestingly cool, but it's a damn Wiimote gimmick. And then it's also the fact of my controller, or the controller is constantly dying because battery life for Wii systems are just awful. I don't know if it's just me, but they tend to be pretty bad. I know it's like my Wii U tablet. Yeah, I have a Wii U. So what? I mean, I don't have a PS4 yet. Am I gonna buy one someday? Probably either this year around Christmas time. When I actually figured there's some games to buy for it. Then again, it's like, oh yeah, you could just, you know, upgrade your stuff in PlayStation 3 and PS4. For anybody, you know, that's my biggest complaint about PS4 is not backwards compatibility. I know that the new PlayStation 3s didn't actually have it themselves for PS2, but still, I at least own a PS2 still enough to do it. I just don't think that, you know, with like online and stuff like that, it would just make more sense if it was actually backwards compatible, and I just find that ridiculous. Oh yeah, but this boss took me a while to figure out, but then I'm like, okay, Sand, that dude, we're good. I know that it takes me a rather long time to get through these stupid levels. Now, this is where staying up. Oh yeah, sorry to hear my computer. It's breathing. It needs to take a break, but it's not. I'm not gonna take a break. Hell no. This is where the gimmick starts to take centerfold. As you can see, what Tails basically just did for me is he lit up the entire place. Basically. This is another gimmick right here that pisses me off. It's called those open the doors with a certain push lever, and then you have to go through it before it closes on you. This is one of those cliche pyramid levels in a nutshell. And now, since we broke that, we basically freed these ghosty goos. And once upon freeing the ghosty goos, the darker and darker the level gets, the more evil they get, I guess you could say. Or actually, the more dangerous they get, pretty much. Which is figurative, but still, it's just kind of silly. I think it's kind of silly. I mean, they didn't even have to add in these ghosty goos, but, you know, they did anyway, so it's too late now. I think we're a little bit lost. Totally. This is one of those stupid Labyrinth Zone crap that they're doing. It's one of those, oh yeah, guess what? You gotta do it a certain way. I'm guessing it's one of those doing a certain way kind of deal. Oh yeah, we're screwed. Now, it takes a rather long time for them to actually build up anger, but they'll get there, trust me. What I'm trying to do right now is I'm trying to actually go get that stupid thing on top. Right here. You know, before it's too late. Before I end up dying from the freaking booze. Yeah, I said it. They're basically like booze. What can you say? There's like no way in hell that you make up to that. Oh, I'm scared. Well, there's that then, I guess. Now it's like, okay, well, you know, I could just... Oh, no, I did now, but... we were gonna poof into that anyway, no matter what I did. I like these better. These casino-like bonus levels here. Just get out of here. I'm not a fan of these bonus stages anyway. Okay. Can like one not get in there or something, or what? That's my question. It's been a while since I... Oh, that's... yeah. Where are you at? So I saw that earlier and I'm like, okay, do I need to jump back up there? good way to do this is to kind of, well, not do that, but... Oh, well, we got up here anyway, so... It's one of them stupid Labyrinth Zone deals. Where you kind of have to time it, or else it gets stuck in like some kind of weird time dimension or whatever crap they pull on you. Basic Sonic bull. The thing about these is you want to be a little bit careful when you push that off, because you could easily miss it like I'm about to actually do. Fuck that I am. I might have to like run off screen or something here, because I don't know exactly how to start it up again. Tails, quit pushing against it, you tard. Okay, push this off here. Another thing that this level reminds me of is, so I was talking about Boo, I guess, is Mario 64's desert-ish level, I guess you'd say. Or its pyramid-based level. That was pretty neat. I mean, tediously annoying, sure, but it was pretty neat. Oh, I thought it was. There was no way in hell we're gonna get hit by that. I mean, oh yeah, it's getting to the point where they're gonna get a little scarier. Oh lordy lord. Yeah, this is one of those, I guess you could say, trial and error type levels. Mostly a lot of error is going to be involved in this. One thing for sure, I mean, yeah, you can attack them, but they're still a little bit more dangerous than you think they are. I don't know if they're going to hit me now or not, but they're getting really close, aren't they? Whew, that was pretty scary. Well, that's basically what they do, is they can actually kill you and attack you and stuff like that. I don't remember exactly how they go forth it, but they can do it alright. They can do it. Poof. We're doing decently so far, especially for Sand Alpha Zone. I'm kind of surprised. Because, you know, usually I just... Maybe it's because I play this a little bit so much to the point where I just kind of understand the concept of, you know, get the hell out of there. It feels. I just don't really care enough for the whole gimmick of the door shutting stuff. It just... I don't know. I don't like games that do that. It's just something I don't care for. But, okay, yeah, right here you need to break that sand thing and let the sand out. I guess. What I'm trying to put it as. Doing that, it should allow you to actually get up here, but the problem is you're kind of on the thin side of getting up here. Yeah, you need it. Well, I guess we made it, so I guess that's okay. No, I don't think there was. I'm gonna push it back again. Oh, that's because of, yeah. I was gonna say, we did hit that and then go? What the hell? We can't go back then. No, but I mean, they offer a lot of the light. I don't recommend going in there, but if you really want to go in there, it's up to you all. I mean, if you are playing this game, you know, alongside, you know, it's like, oh, what if I do want to go up there? Well, go ahead, now you know. But you gotta be freaking quick about it. You gotta be freaking quick about it. I think there was like a double way to go, but I'm just gonna take one way that I trust and not take another way that I don't trust. Simply put, right? Oh, thank you, Tails. That's what's good about Tails, is he's basically just there. He's a really smart AI. This is a really well-programmed AI, though. Except sometimes he just screws himself up, and it's odd. He doesn't really die. He doesn't really lose rings unless it's in special stages or something. Well, that was actually back in 2 that he lost. That is why I hate 2's special stages. And then again, it's probably smarter if I would have went without tails. 'Cause I know you have an option to choose whether or not you want tails to be by your side or not. Yeah. And I'm a dork who didn't decide to. But yeah, this grappling stuff is pretty cool though. So I think it is. Alright. I don't know why they have an aqua bubble here for. I mean, you know, bouncing and stuff is nice, but there's no water, there's really no real use for it right now. I mean, could you guys consider that the water shield, the bubble shield basically technically is useless? Kind of like Bubble Lead from Mega Man 2. I mean, it's one of those things where it's like, oh, it's just a gimmick for the game, you know, it's there because why not? Because what if people don't want to die when they're underwater, you know? What if... Because I know that, I'm sure there's a lot of people out there who are really kind of afraid of, you know, getting stuck in the water, drowning on Sonic. It's understandable, I guess. But trust me, you can get out alive fast enough. If you're fast enough in the water stages and stuff like that, you'll get out fast enough. There's no doubt in my mind you'll live. If you're fast enough to pass these stupid levels, then you're fast enough to get past those. Kind of the idea of that. Oh my god. Okay. Push that there. Jump onto this. And then we're good now. Okay, sweet. Now I have to be very careful when I come to this game because I'm going to fuck myself up around here. Now I recommend definitely going to... Let's just do it now before it's too late. I don't want to screw up. You guys don't want to see me screw up, do you? This is like a long episode right here. Oh, like time. This is definitely going to be the longest episode I've seen thus far. We got time over, are you serious? It's Sandopoulos. It's a goddamn maze. No, really, it's a freaking maze. I mean, I joke. I kid you guys not. It really is a fucking maze. It's just stupidly ridiculous. Alright, you're supposed to technically jump on that to go there. You don't really get the aqua bubble. I don't know what I was doing that for. I was just... I'm sure what do you want to call it. Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Yeah. I was thinking, like, how did I die on that? That doesn't make any goddamn sense. Well, hell, half this game doesn't make any friggin' sense. I forgot that there was a time limit on this game. Well, I never actually hit it myself most of the time until now. Like, I think that's like my first time over I've ever gotten thus far. Especially in a Let's Play like this. Okay, this boss is, you know, it's what it is. It's a boss. Well, it's technically Eggman. What you want to do is not jump on the one to the left, right, what do you want to call it. You want to jump on the one that's actually on your perspective. The one that I'm jumping on, basically. You want to jump on that hand, the left hand, I guess is. And then, usually Tails will end up actually hitting Eggman. I mean, if you get lucky enough. But it's Tails, and that's kind of just a concept that he doesn't understand, I guess. Or something. I need that ring. Screw Eggman, I need the ring. So if you don't have that freaking ring, you know, he could end up actually killing you. Well, there's Sandopoulos Zone for you all. And that was the longest one you'll ever see me do, I hope. It probably isn't, is it? It never is. I think we've got a freaking time over in that. Well, anyway, the next level is going to be the one I dreaded the most, Lava Reef Zone. So I will see you all then, because we spent too much time on this. So hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. So take care, everybody.